4 men are in hospital after being gunned down in the same attack at Smithfield in Sydney's west. It was the second shooting on the Horsley Drive this week. Police are investigating whether it's part of a gangland feud.
Friday night in Smithfield. A house in the Horsley Drive peppered with gunfire, possibly from a silver Commodore. 4 men aged from their early 20s to early 30s were hit.
But they've been injured in the legs, stomach, abdomen. No one is in a critical condition.
2 were taken to Westmead Hospital, the other 2 to Liverpool. Back on the crime scene, our cameras were not welcome.
Come down, I'll show you what coming down.
Here the police can be heard warning safety can't be guaranteed.
So you're almost done with your shots? Yeah, the drama we got is we can't sit here and protect you or not, you know what I mean?
The mood was little warmer this morning.
What are you guys doing?
Obviously covering the shooting from last night.
Oh, you guys already did yesterday?
At least 15 bullets hit the house and fence. The garage roller door is riddled. Neighbours are shaken.
Oh, I was very shocked because this area here has always been so quiet. We were all friends along here, so it was a very big shock. Unbelievable.
Police discounted early reports that the shooting was bikie gang related, but they did confirm that the 4 victims were known to them. Police visited the house just days ago investigating a shooting on Monday in the same street.
Investigations are continuing to establish whether those particular incidents are linked.
And Damien Smith joins me now from the Sydney Police Centre. Damien, are police now putting on extra patrols?
Well, Mark, police are quite concerned about the possibility of reprisal attacks after last night's shooting. Now, they say they're adding additional resources to make extra coverage of the areas and individuals concerned. And as we heard earlier, they know who those individuals are. Mark.
Damien Smith in the city, thank you. The shooting has capped off a very violent week in Sydney that's seen 5 murders and a string of other vicious crimes. Police say the level of violence is almost unprecedented and the opposition is worried that gangs are out of control.
A disturbing week of crime in Sydney, 5 murders and many more families left devastated.
It's certainly one of the worst crime weeks we've had on record.
On Sunday, a woman was found stabbed to death in a stairwell at her Werrington unit complex. Monday, a 32-year-old woman found murdered in her Mossman apartment. Wednesday, a mother and her daughter found stabbed to death in Auburn. And on Thursday, a mother finds her son and his friend dead in their Westley home. Both had gunshot wounds.
In particular, in Western and southwestern Sydney, we continue to see people using guns as their first choice to settle disputes.
Among the violence, there were 7 shootings in Sydney this week at Oakhurst, Condell Park, Willoughby, Fairfield, Arncliffe and 2 at Smithfield. The government denies there's a spike in crime.
To somehow suggest things are out of control and things are unsafe is in fact a real slight against the police who are working overtime to address these problems.
Fighting back, police are taking guns off the streets. Overnight, they seized a police pistol used to shoot Constable Elizabeth Roth in 2006. She recovered, but until now, the handgun was missing. Despite looking like a crime wave, violence is actually decreasing. Only last week, the Bureau of Crime Statistics declared drive-by shootings are on the decline.
New South Wales is a far, far safer place now than it was in 1990 or 2000.
Try telling that to locals.
People speak to me on a daily basis, basically saying that they would like to pack up and move out of what is a great area.
Talitha Cummins, 7 News.